Now I would like to invite to the stage President of UBS Wealth Management in the Americas, Bob McCann. And as he comes, I want to set the stage here. Small businesses are a vital part of our economy. They pay 44% of total private payroll, and in the last 17 years generated 65% of all net new jobs. Even though we're delighted, I am anyway, over the moon that manufacturing is coming back to America in a big way, small business is going to continue to be a part of this. You may remember that not very long ago, in an unrelated event, several of the biggest banks agreed to step up their small business lending. But there was a report the other day that said that because of current uncertainties in the global economy and about demand, a lot of these commitments were really serving as emergency backups in case the small businesses needed money or regular loans to cover cash flow abnormalities month to month. We think, Bob McCann thought, we could do better. And at last year's CGI America meeting, I announced a new partnership between our foundation's Economic Opportunity Initiative and UBS Wealth Management to actually mentor small businesses to succeed in 10 underserved communities in New York City, designed to provide businesses with the knowledge and skills necessary to support expansion and job growth. Bob invited me to the dinner they had in New York a few months ago for these businesses, and I wish you could have all been there. If you'd listened to these people talk, you would swear there had never been a financial collapse in 2008. There had never been a recession that bottomed out in 2009, and the country was growing at 5% a year. I mean, they were amazing, because all of a sudden they knew that their dreams and their hard work had been given life because of the things they now knew and the connections they actually had, ongoing connections to a bank that had a stake in their success, so that it was no longer just a place where you go to get a loan, it was a place where you go to get help to make sure you can repay the loan and to prosper. Because of the success of the program, UBS has decided to expand it to Los Angeles and Chicago, working with the mayor's office in LA and the Chamber of Commerce here to reach out to 10 new businesses in each of these communities. If they can do it 3 times in a row in 3 places, this will be a model that every bank of any size in America should adopt as part of its business model. It can make a huge difference. This commitment is a lot for UBS. They provide the businesses monthly mentorship meetings, networking opportunities, small business resources, potential media opportunities both during and after the mentoring phase is over. And this year, in addition to these services, UBS will make, in the 2 target cities, Chicago and LA, $15 million in small business loans. So they understand, my old adage is that one of Clinton's 4th law of politics, somebody tells you it's not a money problem, they are always talking about somebody else's problem. So they're going to make loans, but they understand that even if you open the credit lines, the businesses may not succeed. This is a hugely important program, potentially, because it could lead to a change in what is the normal relationship between small businesses and their bankers, particularly in larger urban areas and poor areas, which don't work the way towns of 10,000 do. And frankly, even in some towns of 10,000, they don't work the way they should. So UBS is doing a great thing. And if you could see the investment of Bob's coworkers and these people and what they did for the self-confidence of these businesses and for how good they are, you would understand the potential of this to have a huge impact on America when this recovery picks up steam again and we start growing again. And I'm quite optimistic. After all, we had 4.3 million private sector jobs in the previous 27 months. We just got to not have a collapse in Europe and we'll be roaring. So this is important for broad-based prosperity, and I think we ought to give them a big hand.